Hello and welcome to the Ignite Wellness channel. My name is Emily and I'm going to guide you through a series called Pawanmuktasana Joint Freeing Series, as I learned it from Antonio Sausas. This series can be performed by anyone. It's very simple and gentle. You can use it as a preparatory practice before you do Savasana or as a practice all on its own. As we go through the practice in this video, we'll do 3 repetitions in each joint. That'll make more sense as we get into it. And just know that you can change how many repetitions you do based on your needs or the time that you have. But as you change that, just be sure not to skip a joint or to change the order that we go through. There's portions of this class that are done seated. Those can be done in a chair, but if you're down on the floor, it could be helpful to have a cushion underneath you just to give you a little bit more support. So we'll get started with this practice seated. So if you're in a chair, go ahead and do that. If you're down on the floor, scoot this cushion off to the side just for the start. Have your legs extended straight out and your hands behind your hips. Your eyes soften, maybe they close. And just check in with yourself for a few moments. And then start to observe your breath. And invite your breath to smooth out. Maybe becoming a little bit longer. Feeling your torso fill up with breath as you inhale. And feel your torso empty out of breath as you exhale. Keep breathing like that. Full breaths in. Complete breaths out. Keep this breath as we start to move through the body. Slow, steady breath. And we'll start to play with linking movement to your breath, and we'll start all the way down at your toes. So next time you inhale, spread your toes as wide apart as you can. And exhale, curl your toes like you're making fists with your toes. Twice more like that. Inhale, spread your toes wide. Exhale, curl your toes. Once more. Spread your toes wide. And then curl your toes. And then bring your toes back to a neutral position. Just pause for at least one round of breath. Observe. Notice. See what pops up for you. Moving up the body into your ankles now. And if they aren't already, bring the feet a little wider apart. We're going to start to move the ankles in a circle, trying to isolate the movement just in the ankle. So inhale, start to make half a circle. And exhale, complete that circle. Inhaling one half, exhaling the other. One more time this direction. Trying to keep the movement just in your ankles. Sometimes the hips and the toes try to take over. When you complete that rotation, move in the other direction. Inhale one half, exhale the other. Smooth, steady breath. About one more rotation here. And when that rotation is complete, find stillness for at least one round of breath. And then come to lay all the way down on your back. If you're in a chair, you can stay right there. Laying down on your back, have your knees bent, feet flat, and bring your hands underneath your hips. Take a big breath in. Inhale, extend your right leg all the way up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bend your right knee, let your foot drop down towards your hip, just hinging at your knee. Twice more like that. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hinge at your knee, foot drops. There can be a bounce at the bottom, that's okay. Once more on this side. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your right foot flat on the ground. Same thing, other side. Inhale, left leg extends all the way up. Exhale, bend your knee, foot drops. Twice more, stay with your breath. Soft jaw, soft shoulders. Bring your left foot back down to the ground. Pause for one round of breath. And then extend your legs all the way out. You can release your hands from underneath your hips. And we'll start to find some hip circles here, starting with the right leg. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, circle it across your body. Opening out to the side, the knee can bend. Big circle, like you're drawing a circle with your foot, trying to keep the left hip heavy. Still inhaling one half, exhaling the other. One more rotation in this direction. When that rotation is complete, reverse the circle. Notice anywhere that's tensing up that doesn't need to. Notice any changes in your breath. Finish this rotation and lower the right leg down to the ground. Same thing, left side. Left foot lifts up. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring the leg across. Sweeping out to the side, knee can bend. Straighten the leg back out. Complete the circle. 2 more times this direction. Things could be pretty different, right and left side. After you move 3 times in one direction, reverse the circle. Inhale one half, exhale the other. Smooth, steady breath. Finish this rotation. And then lower the left leg down to the floor. Take a full cycle of breath in and out. Tapping into more subtle energy here. Look closely. Stay gentle with yourself as you roll over onto one side. Pausing on your side as long as you like. And eventually press yourself up to a seat again with your legs extended straight out. Moving up the body now into your spine. Legs extended straight out. Inhale, reach forward towards your toes. And exhale, start to sweep over to your right, twisting back to your right as far as you can. And take a little bow. Inhale, sitting tall, sweeping forward over your toes. Exhale, rotate to your left. Hands come down to the floor, take a bow. Twice more on each side. Find your breath. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale, twist over to your right. Take a bow. Inhale, reaching over your toes. Exhale, twisting to your left. One more time each side. Full breath in as you reach. Complete breath out as you twist. Once more. Bring yourself back to center. Take a round of breath. We'll be seated for the rest of the practice, so if you'd like to sit up on something, go ahead and grab that now. Placing it underneath your hips, it just helps take some pressure off your low back. Working our way through the upper body, starting with your fingers. Inhale, spread your fingers wide. Exhale, wrap your fingers around your thumbs. Make fists, gentle fists. Twice more. Inhale, you open. Exhale, make fists. Keep the fists on your last repetition and just let them rest on top of your thighs. Take a round of breath. Moving into your wrists, keep the fists. Extend your arms out. Finding circles here. Inhale, one half. Exhale, the other. Try to isolate the movement just in your wrist. Noticing where there's a pop or a crack or some choppiness to the movement. 3 times one direction, then reverse. Stay with it. It's normal for your mind to wander. That's good information too. About one more rotation. You can release the fists, let the hands rest on your thighs for a round of breath. Let that settle. And extend your right arm straight out in front of you. And support your right elbow with your left hand. Inhale, bring your right fingertips to your shoulder. Exhale, extend your right arm. Let it go. 2 more times. Inhale, bring the hand to your shoulder. Exhale, extend and release. Once more. Inhale, coming in. Exhale, letting go. Same thing on the left arm. Support the elbow with your right hand. Inhale, tap the shoulder. Exhale, extend your arm. 2 more times with your own breath. Stay with it. Let the hands rest on your thighs. Take a pause. Working up into your shoulders now. Bring your fingertips on top of your shoulders. And as best you can, bring the elbows to meet in front of you. We're going to draw big circles with your shoulders. Inhale, point your elbows up towards the ceiling, trying to bring the backs of your hands to touch. And exhale, circle the elbows back, down, and forward until they come back together again. 2 more rotations this way. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, sweeping down and forward. Noticing some crunchy places in your shoulder, perhaps. Keep going. After this rotation, reverse. Inhale, sweeping back, up, trying to bring the backs of the hands to touch. And exhale, bringing the elbows forward. 2 more times. You can't mess this up as long as you breathe, so keep going. It's not meant to be perfect. 1 more rotation. Once that rotation's complete, let your hands rest, take a pause. Last movement in this series is rotations with the neck. Imagine you're tracing the face of a clock with your chin, drawing a circle. Inhale 1/2 the circle. Exhale the other half. Keep your jaw relaxed, your tongue relaxed. Three times one direction. And when that last rotation is complete, reverse the circle. Inhale 1/2. Exhale the other. Notice if you're moving faster than your breath. Come back. And after your third rotation, bring your head back to center. And up to you to finish the practice in Savasana, laying down on your back, or just staying in a seated position and sit quietly with your eyes closed. Allow the practice to integrate. We've moved through each joint in your body from bottom to top. And just observe any sensation, any thought that comes to mind, or emotion that comes to the surface. Feel into this free flow of energy. There's nothing you need to do. Just rest and observe. Without causing strain, allow your breath to deepen. And find slow movements in your fingers and your toes. And if you're laying down, slowly work your way to seated, no rush. Once you're seated, take one sweet, full breath in, and then completely let that breath go. Allow your eyes to blink open, keep your gaze soft. Thank you so much for taking the time to go through this joint freeing series. I hope that it is helpful for you. Keep practicing it. You'll notice more changes the more often that you go through this practice. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe down below. I post new content every Tuesday. I would love to have you join in. Thank you so much. Take care.